Shalom, Yasharal. I'm going to start off by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. I'm going to give infinite honors to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakar, Kodash. I'm going to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. And salutation and greetings to you sincere brothers pushing this truth across the four winds. I'm going to do this sit down about being a light to the Gentiles, man. When you're being a light to the Gentiles, that don't mean to be like the Gentiles. Yes, the scriptures say be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove, but that means be wholly set apart. I mean, when they say be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove, man, you're learning how to become a great fisherman, man, a fisher of men. So, you got to know how to deal with people accordingly, all right? That don't mean to just get amongst them and let them control the temperature of the room. When the 2/3 see you and deal with you, they're supposed to know you're a peculiar person. You're not like them. They're not supposed to feel comfortable around you, and you're not supposed to feel comfortable around them. I mean, when you're around them, all they're going to be talking about is bullshit. You did? And your conversation is supposed to be different than theirs. All right? Now, I'm going to start off with Colossians 4 and 5. Walk in wisdom toward them that are without. No, let's talk about the 2/3, man. People that's not amongst the fold. Redeeming the time, because the times are evil, man. We're in the last days, seconds in time. There's no time to be stuck in vanity, bullshit, hip-hop, basketball, black culture. That's all our people indulge themselves in, all right? It's not time for that, man. It's time out for that, man. Yeah, I'm not being over-righteous. I like basketball, I like some of these rappers out that come out, we the salt of the earth, man. The Most High has blessed us with different gifts. But our people are occupied in vanity, man. It's all about balancing this thing, always. So, nothing wrong with listening to rap bullshit or looking at sports. But when you get yoked with them and that's all that consumes you, and you're not going in the spirit, man, you need to have a self-analysis of yourself. All right? Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt. And the way your speech is with grace, seasoned with salt, is when you walk according to the spirit and don't give occasion to the flesh. When you are around a two-third, by your speech and the way you deal, they're gonna know that you're not like them. In fact, when Peter denied Yahweh shot 3 times, one of those niggas that was out would say your speech betrayeth you. The way he was communicating, all right. So when you're a light in darkness, man, you're not like the darkness. The Apostle Paul wrote in the book of Corinthians, light has no place with darkness. I mean, you're supposed to be showing them the way. You're supposed to be the standard, all right. That you may know how to answer every man. When a nigga come to you talking about eating pork, eating shrimp, how he committed adultery with his best friend's woman, and how he's defrauding brothers, man, you supposed to tell him, man, I'm not rocking like that, man. That's bullshit, man. I'm on some other shit. He should know that every time he see you, he can't come talking to you about bullshit because you ain't rocking out like that. The scripture, Yahweh shall say in Matthew the 12th chapter, you either with me or against me. You either gathering the flock or you spreading the flock abroad, man. So you gotta watch what you say and conduct yourself like a king, a priest, a ruler amongst these fucking heathens and 2/3, man. All right? Salakia. Let me get another precept. Let me go to Book of Sirach. I got a few precepts over there on this topic. Sirach. I'm going to go to Sirach 11:21. That's what I want. All right. Marvel not at the works of sinners. Like when you one of those guys and all you do is talk about hip hop and black culture, Man, those ain't nothing but niggas that transgress the Most High's word and make their money through transgressing the Most High's word and being in enmity with this truth, man. These niggas are sodomites. They done sold their soul. And Esau has gave them a few Federal Reserve notes. All right? But you're not supposed to be marveling at them niggas, man, and that's all your conversation is about. Black culture. It's bullshit. It's vanity upon vanities. Those niggas are going to die grievous deaths. Okay? But trust in Yahweh Shem Shah and abide in thy labor. Our labor is pushing this truth. All right? It's a labor to have a self-analysis with yourself and make sure you don't miss the mark. To be spiritual and to have the wisdom and knowledge to look out your weaknesses. Things that you're weak in, so it don't overtake you, man. And you pray and ask the Father for mercy and to strengthen you where you weak. That's a part of this labor, man. Studying these scriptures, studying this doctrine, so you can push it across the four winds, man. You're supposed to be occupied in your labor, man, and trusting in Yahweh Shem Shah, not communing with niggas all day. For it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on the sudden to make a poor man rich. And we already know, man, that that's a twofold scripture. It's talking about literal riches, but it's also talking about, man, giving you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's what makes you rich. Okay? That's what makes you rich, man. Understanding these prophecies, these promises, living according to this doctrine. All right? That's what makes you rich, man. And there's nothing for the Most High to pour his spirit out on you, man. But you gotta, wisdom comes, when wisdom want to dwell with you, she's gonna test you, man. And you can't be a niggard. Wisdom has no place with niggards, man. Okay? You can get another precept, it's all right. All right, it's all right. Need the 27th chapter. Start off with the fourth verse. All right. We start at verse 3. Unless a man hold himself diligent in the fear of the Lord, and the fear of the Lord is keeping the commandments, man. That's the fear of the Lord. What the Lord say do, you do. And what he say you don't do, you don't do. Okay? And the Lord has commanded us to be a light to the Gentiles. You know what I'm saying? He told us to be separate from the heathen in the 2/3. He say be holy. To be holy is to not do what they do, okay? Unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord, unless a man keep the commandments, his house shall be overthrown. I mean, you're going to fall. If you're no different than the niggas we out here on the block condemning week in and week out, you doing the same things they do, and you rocking out on the same vibration and the same spirit they do, you're going to drink up the same cup of wrath that they are, okay? Especially if you're in this truth, proclaiming to be a man of the Lord, and you playing with Yahweh Shem Shah, they going to be beat with few stripes, but you're going to be beat with many. Okay? Verse 4. They go for me, they go for everybody. You know, it's not personal. This is business. Verse 4. As for one, as when one seethed with a seed, the refuse remaineth. So the filth of a man in his talk. The way you test the spirit by the spirit is communing with the person, man. That's how you can tell if a niggard by his conversation. What do he talk about? How he conduct himself, how he walk. All right? That's how you can tell if a guy's a niggard or if a guy's growing in his spirit. Through communication. Through his talk. Okay? And a lot of you guys amongst the brotherhood, man, you know, it don't look like you growing. And some of you, man, I mean, your talk is no different than if you talking to motherfucking NBA young boy Lil Boosie, man. Like you have no light. You're occupied in black culture, which is death. All right? Let's skip down to verse 11. The discourse of a godly man is always with wisdom. And what's wisdom? The ability to apply this knowledge that the Most High has given us, man. The understanding of these scriptures, man, and how to apply it to your life and live it to your life. All right? That's what your dialogues are going to be in. for the most part. All right, now the most I give us balance. I'm not being over righteous. I like sports. So don't get it twisted. I like a lot of these rappers, the way they rap, okay? I'm not being over righteous. You gotta have balance, you know. But when you gotta know that it's all bullshit, it's all vanity. Okay? We Israelites. You like to see Floyd and Tyson knock a motherfucker out, man. You know? But all that is bullshit, man. We supposed to be occupied in prophecy. When this happened, when the dollar is going to fall, when the economy is going to collapse, when martial law is going to be instituted, when the chip is going to be implemented, all right? When the kingdom of heaven urges in, how many slaves we going to have, man? What part of the universe we going to reside in, man? Those are the things, man. What kind of spiritual powers the Most High is going to endow on their precious elect, man? That's what your mind's supposed to be on. Not who got the fire's perk, who's selling the perk for the cheapest and you getting a better bang for your buck. Oh man, he's selling them $10 a gram, but he giving you 1.5. He ain't even giving you damn near 2 grams for $10. See then you walk around the corner, man. You don't gotta buy a pack of cigarettes, man. Lady selling a cigarette 15 cents each. See, when you're no different than a nigga, man, you're going to drink of that cup of Rav they're going to drink of, man. And it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. If thou be among the indiscreet, observe the time, but be continually among men of understanding. That's who you're supposed to be around. When you tally up your spare time. I'm not talking about the brothers that gotta work. All right, you at work. You have to be around niggas. All right, we slaves, so you gotta work. Majority of the brothers in this thing of ours work. But in your spare time, when you tally up the people who you're with, and in your spare time, you're around 2/3 more than you're around the brotherhood and men that have the same mind as you. You need to have a self-analysis of yourself. Because you just might be a nigga. You might be full of leaven. In your spare time, man, it's supposed to be amongst brothers. And being occupied in prophecy, man. Or if you're going to bullshit with brothers. Shoot the shit with brothers. The conversation, when you're amongst brothers, the conversation ain't going to jump off into no wicked shit. Yeah, we might get simple and talk about sports or talk about how attractive certain females are. Yeah, we might shoot the shit, but it ain't gonna turn into nothing abominable. Yeah, man, I was fucking this hoe in the ass. That's how 2/3 talk. Oh yeah, man, I was fucking that dude, bitch. And when he came in the door, I ran out the back door. And see, that's the type of shit niggas brag about. Oh yeah, man, we shot what's his name house up last night. See, that's not gonna happen when you're amongst men that are striving for that same prize you're striving for. Okay? The discourse of fools is irksome, and their sport is in wantonness of sin. When you walk outside, you see number 2/3, man, you walk your ass back inside, you're a man of the Lord. The fuck you got in common? What does light have with darkness? What does Belial have with Yahushua? What does Belial have in common with Yahushua, man? You walk outside, you see number 2/3 niggas smoking cigarettes, smoking blunts, fucked up high out they fucking chalupa, man. You turn your ass around, go inside. I don't want to hear that's your brother, your cousin. That's hypocrisy. You go inside, call the brother to pick you up or something. Okay? Got another precept. Stay over here. Alright. This is Sirach 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law, the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of the ancient and be occupied in prophecy. All right. If you're a man of the Lord in good standing with Yahweh Shema Shai, this is the vibration you're going to be rocking on. He would keep the sayings of the renowned men. We see that's what's coming out of his mouth, the sayings of the men of old, these scriptures. The renowned men is the prophets, apostles, the priests, the holy men. Okay? The righteous kings of Israel. Those are the men of old, the righteous elders of old, man. Those are the saying of the renowned men. Men that the Most High inspired to write down wisdom and knowledge, man. And where subtle parables are, these scriptures, these are subtle parables, dark sentences, man. He will be there also. Okay? Not talking about who's the better LeBron or Jordan or Kobe. Fuck that bullshit. He will seek out the secrets of grave sinners and be conversant in dark parables. He shall serve amongst great men. Yo, Aknium are great men. Men that fear the Lord are great men and appear before princes. We're the hopeful elect of the kings and princes, judges and priests. He would travel through strange countries, for he have tried the good and the evil among men. When we around the evil among men, we deal with them accordingly, man. Only if we have to. We stay separate from these niggas, man. Fuck these wicked ass, abominable ass niggas, man. You gotta have a self-analysis of yourself when you see you rocking out and you getting along with them bitches, bro. Leave one more passage. Need Isaiah 55, verse 7. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. This is how we supposed to be. We were once wicked. We were once unrighteous men with abominable, vile thoughts. Okay? And let him return unto Yahweh Shema Shai. The Most High has been merciful to us and pulled us out of this dark world into his marvelous light. And he will have mercy upon him. We're begging for mercy. Even though King David was a man that's the Most High's after the Most High's own heart, when you read those Psalms, he was begging for mercy in a great number of those Psalms. He was begging for mercy. That's what we supposed to be doing right now. Heavenly Father, have mercy on me when these times come. Heavenly Father, have mercy on me. Don't let my enemies gloat over me. If I have to fall in somebody's hands, let me fall in your hands, Yahweh Shema Shai. Unto our power, for he will abundantly pardon. That's what we ask. The Heavenly Father will pardon us for our transgressions in this life and the life past, man. For my thoughts are not your thoughts. Neither are your ways my ways, saith Yahweh. So with that, man, I'm going to give infinite honors to Yahweh Shema Shai. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. All right. I'm going to give double honors to the apostles of Grand Millstone and salutation, honor, and greetings to you sincere brothers, pushing this truth, man. I mean, not walking in hypocrisy, but going hard, full throttle in this truth, man. Salutation and honor you, Akim. Shalom. Kwam Yasharala.